ruin has come to our family. You remember our venerable house? Opulent and imperial, gazing proudly from its stoic perch above the moor. I lived all my years in that ancient, rumor-shadowed manor, fattened by decadence and luxury. And yet I began to tire of conventional extravagance. Singular, unsettling tales suggested the mansion itself was a gateway to some fabulous and unnameable power. With relic and ritual, I bent every effort towards the excavation and recovery of those long-buried secrets, exhausting what remained of our family fortune on swarthy workmen and sturdy shovels. At last, in the salt-soaked crags beneath the lowest foundations, we unearthed that damnable portal of antediluvian evil. Our every step unsettled the ancient earth. But we were in a realm of death and madness. In the end, I alone fled laughing and wailing through those blackened arcades of antiquity, until consciousness failed me. You remember our venerable house, opulent and imperial. It is a festering abomination. I beg you, return home, claim your birthright, and deliver our family from the ravenous, clutching shadows of the darkest dungeon.
Okay, chat, looking good. Ladies and gentlemen, I am the Ephemeral One, and welcome back to more Darkest Dungeon. Finally a day off work, so I finally get a chance to relax, and let's make some real progress today.
The fiends must be driven back. And what better place to begin than
Right,
the seat
we didn't
of
finish
our
on the
noble
mission.
line.
Okay. Alright. Right, because we were kind of in a rough situation. Let's see. 90 and this hits 2. It does a little less damage, but more importantly, it hits 2 targets. More specifically, it hits 2 relative damage dealers, so
Press this advantage.
that's
Give
where
them
we're
no
looking
quarter.
most. Shot. Okay, missed. Nice. Into the... Nice! Wow, we're getting some decent luck just to start off. And start building up Toxic on the Defender. Doesn't do any direct damage, but that light's gonna rip through him. Meantime, let's make it a little brighter in here. Didn't get the stun, but at least it brightens the room a little. Tracking shots. Get some more accuracy on it. And... oh!
Dazed.
Fuck!
About to break.
Fuck! Alright. Pick to the face. Why? Note that it has armor piercing. So guess what that does? Ignores his resistance. Shit! Okay, she made it through a shot. Alright, so that should be enough to get rid of him. Yep. Yeah, get her up. Okay, so...
a death by inches.
indeed. But a death all the same. There, and that should... now we'll be able to punch through the... yeah, that's fine. She has enough HP, I'm not worried about her. Yeah, might as well.
Their
Get
formation
the damage.
is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Yeah, just start weakening the corpse and bring the other one. And honestly, the party heal 1 to 3.
The flesh is knit.
And brings us all the closer. Nice. Almost there. Yeah, if we got a max damage roll, this would be over, but... I'm not too bothered by it.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Putting that back in the ground. Okay. Now, who could use the buff? Let's go with Dismas. He's our main damage dealer, right? So... Suit of armor? Got Ruins Adventurer. Nice. Okay, so that means, if I remember right, Ruins Adventurer is... Yeah, less stress in the, while in the ruins. One of the several areas, so that's actually fairly useful. However, you will never get one for the Darkest Dungeon itself. As far as I'm aware, there is no quirk that'll reduce the stress or make that easier. So at that point, you don't want to bother with... Oh. A chest. Well, it's free money, so... Extra goodies.
Such a burden of finery risks life and limb.
Yeah, it does. We'll just go... There it is. I forget it's not D-pad, you have to use the thumbstick. Okay. Because there is a fight coming up. Let's go with the Grave Robber this time. She got Lurker. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah. If you lose a lot of torch, she gets more damage. Which makes sense for a Grave Robber to be perfectly calm and... Okay. Well, she tried. These guys are rabble, they're nothing serious. We're just actually gonna... Just so the Grave Robber's in a little stronger of a position. Let's see. Yeah, might as well try and finish one off.
Falls,
yeah, Rabbles have almost nothing, like... I think... Yeah, their Bump of the Night has a base accuracy of like 80 or something. It's not much.
Be gone, fiend.
Yeah. Just a basic strike. Alright. She managed to hit the corpse, but not the actual target. I wish I could get upset at that. Oh, he's stunned. Oh wow, he's really truly screwed. Alright. Clear the... Alright. That buff you'll always get after being stunned once just basically makes it harder to re-stun you, so you can't be lost. Both you and enemies get it. So, yeah, it's worth it. And these are always a torch, might as well use it. In general, brighter light is overall more favorable and safer for you than it is beneficial to the end. Beneficial for you than it is harmful for the enemies, if that makes more sense. Especially early on with low-level heroes, you definitely want to stick with... Alright, start bleeding you. Okay, we did get the bleed, nice. And light you, because you're bones, so you won't take much to fall. Gonna stress, that's fine. Actually, yeah. Ren for the old gods. Bleed? Yeah, got bleeded. Not the worst. Alright. Just overall, this is going fairly well.
Soothed. Sedated.
soothed at least. I won't say sedated, because sure as hell ain't feeling any less stressing around this party. Alright. Hit the mid. Nice. I know, but we don't have bandages on us right now, so we'll just have to put the rest of them in the ground quickly.
Unnerved, unbalanced.
Even if he had been pushed all the way back, it wouldn't have mattered too much. He's a highwayman. He just pulls out the pistol to shoot. Alright. Got the stun on it. Doesn't really matter. Just so the bleeding light brings them forward. And a full-on dodge. Alright. Let's go actually for the tracking shot. Yeah, it's both, so. Yeah, and keep healing the party.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Nice. There we go. And take a pick to the face. Pick to the face. Anyway.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Oh, and we get the scout for the last room. It is completely empty. Okay. I just wanted to see if it... But no, that's it. Because sometimes it might be like a treasure room or something secret. Oh well. Yeah, let's get out of here.
More bones return to rest. Devils remanded to their abyss.
Nice. Alright. So everyone's at least level 1. And Dismas is now hot to trot. Oh, okay, so first round he gets extra accuracy, damage, and crit. Plus 20% stress at below hit. That's still not the worst thing. Especially since he's a support character.
Though long years may seek to separate them, action and consequence will invariably have their dreadful reunion.
Oh yay, the DLC kicked in quick. Ladies and gentlemen, that's one of the DLCs, the Maddening Wine. What that effectively means... Yeah, the Courtyard Quest. It's not doing anything right now, but it will make our journey harder overall. Still, one thing we finally got access to is the Guild and the Blacksmith, the ability to give permanent upgrades to our heroes. But before we look at that, check the stagecoach, who just came. Oh, and a Musketeer, and a Houndmaster. These are huge gets, actually.
A champion markswoman, keen for a new kind of challenge. A lawman and his faithful beast, a bond forged by battle and bloodshed.
Yeah. Okay, those two I definitely like. Alright, and let's take a look. What are they? Emery, our Musketeer. She's... Wow, a useless ability. She uses a musket. Want to guess how many melee skills she's got? Here, I'll answer it for you. Ranged, 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 ranged. Heal, ranged. I love this game so much. It's so stupid sometimes. Extra stress if it's... Ooh. So she prefers it in the dark, and in town will only meditate for stress relief. Overall, not the greatest combination, if bordering on useless. And, oh, wait. And Benoit, our Houndmaster. Okay. Less stress and more damage on humans. He really likes his dog. He has the yips, which just automatically gives him less 5 accuracy. Will not take part in prayer, witness, yay, after certain traumatic events. Okay. So, the 5 accuracy is rough. So, yeah, we didn't get great. So, from there... Problem is, no one really got overly stressed on that last one. So if anything, you do, just for being in town, lose some stress naturally. So I kind of don't want to spend the money. So, anything in the stagecoach? Chirurgeon's Charm for 15% healing. Not bad. Now...
Make no mistake. We will face ever greater threats. Our soldiers must be ready.
Yeah. No, the guild basically allows you to unlock and improve the skills of your... Yeah. However, there's something you need to know. You can only improve skills to the level that you have unlocked both in the building and as a character. So Reynauld could get a better one, but we haven't improved the guild yet. That's what I'm about to do here.
Every creature has a weakness. The wise hero trains for what he will face.
Alright, and training regimen, which just reduces the cost, so... So, like Reynauld here, can have a better smite, where it goes from... let's see. It's same accurate... No, yeah, smite 2. Yeah, I forget, it shows you. So smite 2 has 5% more accuracy, and adds a crit modifier of an additional 1, and improves its damage versus Unholy. Every attack gets slightly better overall, basically. It's a marginal thing, but it can make all the difference. And bear in mind, this is the first of, 4 upgrades, which can turn a character into an absolute monster. So for now, the only thing else to note is there is a cost for it, and it is expensive to unlock new skills, but it can be worth it. I guess what I'm saying is, watch and bear in mind where you're spending your money, because gold goes fast. As things stand right now, this is at least cheap enough. It'll be worth it. Let's see, who are we... I'd say save it for when you're about to take someone out onto a mission. So, Penance... And Emery, yes, new, so, yep. And so is Benoit. Okay. So they can't. But, that's not the only place you spend your money.
The bellows blast once again. The forge stands ready to make weapons of war.
Indeed, and just as before, you need weaponsmithing, so you need to unlock it. Unfortunately, I don't have enough of these scrolls to do so, or crests. Now, when you don't have enough, if you come down here, you can do an exchange. So you can exchange various things for heirlooms, what you're looking for. So, if I was looking to get some scrolls, it would cost me... I can't get 2. There we go. So for 3 scrolls, I would need to trade 2 statue heads. Oh no, wait, I'm doing it the other way. My bad. Statue heads, 3 of them to get... Yeah. So I lost a little in that trade, but... Okay, so 9, and then that would get me 3... As you can see, yeah, 4 gets me 6. Every 2 gets you 3, so it makes sense. Okay. So there. So that should give me enough to go back to blacksmith and at least Okay. Allows the weapon upgrade to rank 2. Yeah, the weapons.
Fan the flames, mold the metal. We are raising an army.
Armor would be nice too. Let's see. Would I have enough? I don't think so, but let's see. Six for 4, yeah. And I don't think paintings... Oh, I have just enough. I believe that's just enough. Yep. There we go. So now, once again, it is expensive, and you can reduce the cost, but it is expensive, but it is still worth it. Goes 6 to 12 to 7 to 14. Bear in mind, it's 1 point of minimum damage, but 2 points and an additional point of crit. Yeah. Now, where it becomes real good is Chainmail gives you a dodge base of 10% to dodge attacks and an HP base of 40. So that turns Reynald into a much better chance of surviving. Yep. Alright. So we're good there. So the last thing we need to do... Alright. Take a look at unequip all trinkets on heroes. Reynald. Let's see. Range skills, nope. Death. Debuffs. Stun resist I can get. Yeah, he's got some dodge, but I don't mind losing a little for that. And less stress and more virtue chance, I can live with that. Okay, Pennant. Just overall better accuracy, less dodge? Yeah. I mean, the priest typically isn't the one that actually... Archer's Ring, which for the character with the most range skills, obviously. And we'll give you that. Alright. Here we go, folks. Heading on back out. So, you'll note that there's a level indicated by each area. Now, what this does is indicate how far you basically explored it. And the higher the level, the more variations on types of missions you can get. But you can see we've unlocked not only there, the farmstead, which we heard about before. We've also heard of the courtyard. But where we're headed... These two are DLC areas, and both of them are kind of rough, so I'm going to say try to be a little higher before you go after it. For now, I'm going to keep with the main areas. So the Weald is offering us the Drifter's Buckle, which is not the worst. It's a fairly good trinket, but Speedstone is just generally useful. Nope. I didn't notice that. Life Crystal. Explore 90% of the rooms. It's a medium. Okay. Alright. So. Alright. 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 So yeah, we'll be taking that, because that HP plus crystal is just good. Reynald's taking the front. Pennant taking the back. With Benoit taking the second place, and Emery the third. Alright. Firewood and camping. This quest involves camping, and camping requires firewood. Firewood is given automatically on appropriate quests. Camping gives heroes a chance to recuperate while in the dungeon. When you are wounded or stressed and wish to camp, select the firewood and press the triangle button. Bear in mind you have to do it in a room. Now, the other thing about camping is you typically want to have food on you. And an additional bandage. A key. And then it's only a medium. I'll keep a full stack of torches. Okay, let's go. Let's do this.
Pace out the halls of your lineage once familiar, now foreign.
Okay, well, we know there's something. Stash loot. Okay, 1,000 gold to start us off. Not bad. Okay. This quest in particular is... Disarm's going to be... Okay. Okay. But this quest in particular, you should notice, it's explore 90% of the rooms. So, that's a good enticement to never fight, to not do any of the fighting rooms unless you absolutely need to. Alright. We got the surprise. And... spiders. Now, spiders, not that bad. Note that they have 15 dodge, which lowers your chance to hit and gives them an additional chance to dodge attacks. So that's where the real rough part of these are. Thankfully, because Renaud's upgraded, if he lands, it's a kill.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
Just to show you how powerful those seemingly minor 5 or 1 point upgrades can mean.
Another one falls.
Good work on Benoit. And... might as well. Judgment? Oh, wow. And just the sidearm. There's only one target to hit, so... doesn't matter that it's normally a random attack. Sucks. And we resisted the blight. Good puppy.
As the
Good
fiend
dog.
falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Yep. Yeah. And as you saw, we walked up this hallway and turned around, and that's when the enemy came after us. Wow, triggering early. You are never truly completely safe. Let's see. Only have one key, and I didn't bring any shovels because I'm an idiot. We'll try the holy water. Had no effect. Just investigate. Yep. Okay. We survived the trap. Nothing major. Oh, other thing to note. When using a campfire, you get full light back. Okay. So, let's see. Alright. Yeah, there's no convenient loop around, so we're just gonna have to go down this hallway and loop back round on ourselves no matter what. So, let's go with the Vestal this time. Nope. And she broke. Hopeless right off the bat.
There can be no hope in this hell. No hope at all.
Now, not much we can do about that at this point. Okay, so fight right up. Okay, well, not much we can do about it. We need to explore these rooms, so... Maggots! Hound's Harry. Only does 1 to 2 damage, but considering maggots only have 6 HP, that can be worthwhile. Especially since it can inflict bleed. The stun is what makes maggots the most terrifying. At this point, considering it gives her additional speed, go ahead.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Yeah, the sidearm is good just to pop off little guys like this. Yep, stunned. Yep, damn it. Yeah, this is the problem with maggots and why I tried to add something that can affect on its own. It's the reason I tried to bleed them.
Back to the pit.
Nice. Alright. Oh. Damn. No aggression against him. It was a good shot. Hang in there. Okay, dodged it.
Be gone,
There we
fiend. Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Yeah, we're fine. Alright. You know what? You are already stressed, so go right ahead. Hey, some stress relief. Don't underestimate it, and remember, she won't be affected or locked at hopeless if we can get her down to 0 before we leave. Which can be all the effectiveness of that campfire. Beast will fight harder. And there's our problem.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
Alright, I screwed up and forgot to bring a shovel. Let this be a... I'll do this on purpose to show you why you bring a shovel.
Without tools of iron, you must rely on flesh and indefatigable purpose.
Yes. It is a couple points of damage to everyone across the board, and 20 stress across the board, the latter of which is as well as a good amount of torchlight. I wanted to show this off. This is why you always bring a shovel. So chat, from now on, if you think I'm going to leave without a shovel, yell at me about it. Because a shovel is infinitely useful. And the darker it is, the more stress your characters build up just by walking. So there you go. And you can take that shovel advice in real life too, because frankly, in many situations, a shovel is fairly useful. Oh, looks like somebody set a trap. Oh, everyone's hungry. What does that leave us at food-wise? Yeah. I say, might as well get that. Okay. So we're in a pretty rough spot at this point. Empty sack. A map. Okay, so now we know where the fights are for a bit. Because like I said, okay, we need to visit 90% of rooms, and the total rooms, we're at 5 so far. So 5 out of 7. Yeah, so it's what, 13? Okay, 14. I love the sound design in this game too. It makes it feel so creepy. How many torches left? 3? Alright. We'll head into this necessary fight. Spills the goblet in our face. Okay, she's already pissed, so it's whatever at this point. Only 2 of them can bleed, so Hound's Harry isn't fantastic. But... yeah. The 2 who can bleed did bleed, so that's at least something. And hitting you 2 in the front. Alright. That sucks, but it's not the word. She marked herself, that's fine. Anyone in real desperate need? Not particularly, so... yeah, let's try getting rid of the stressors. Nice hit. And we could... buckshot to try and knock these 2 back. Actually, why not? It might bring one of the stressors. Nice, it reshuffled their positions. Yeah. Alright, stress sucks. Nice. Yeah, keep going for Hound's Harry. Why slowly Neville damage waits for me? Okay. I'm not that bothered, because if she gets up, she does have Mace Bash, which is surprisingly effective.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy. Then
Alright.
fall.
Alright. She's got 2, so she's dead. So then... mark yourself, get some extra light, and aim a shot.
Their formation is broken.
And
Maintain
goodbye.
the offensive. Foolish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
Alright. It was trapped. She got blight. Okay. So, since we know... okay, the easiest way in this position to try and aim to finish this mission, we do the 4 side rooms that are all empty, and then we pick one of the, whichever one of the closest. We'll do the south ones first because there's less fights. Oh, that's the best way I can describe it. Because these rooms are empty and there aren't many fights this way. Stash loot.
A handsome reward.
Oh, hey!
A task well performed.
A speed stone. Yeah, why not? Make us all make him a little faster. All right. Oh, right. Okay. We'll do it. And Reynald is abusive towards everyone else. Again.
Frustration and fury. More destructive than 100 cannons.
Alright. Hang in there. Okay. This is probably the safest point we can do this, so we're gonna camp.
Circle
Basic
in the
meal.
dark. The battle may yet be won.
Camping consists of 2 parts, a meal and skills. During the meal, you choose how much they eat, which determines recovery. Make sure you have enough food. Skill phase allows you to spend and rest points on different hero skills. So in this case, if we had 8 food, we could do a much more lavish food, which would recover 25% of their HP and minus 10 stress. So instead, we'll just get 10% HP and no stress recovery. So that's something at least. Now, there are various abilities based on each one's class. Let's go down from left to right. So the Musketeer here has a pep talk, which takes 2 of our 12 time and gives minus 15% stress for 4 battles. field dressing, one companion has a 75% chance to heal 35% HP, or a 25% chance to heal 50% of their HP. Either way, it does remove bleeding. Or, a marching plan. Takes 3 team, but all companions for 4 battles get +2 speed. So we get an edge on those fights. Again, pep talk. Bless. +10 accuracy for 4 battles, and +10 dodge for 4 battles, for 1 companion. Or pray. It reduces stress for all, and gives us extra protection. This is fairly good overall, even if your characters aren't religious. Alright, but when people are agitated and broken already, they can refuse the buffs. Scouting chance for 4 battles, we don't really need that. Hound's Watch. Less chance of a party surprise, and more chance of monsters to be surprised, but more specifically, there is a chance every time you rest of getting ambushed for an extra battle. This prevents that, so we're absolutely going to use that. Then there is the Zealous Speech. Which is what I was planning on. There's Stand Tall for 1 companion to remove their mortality debuffs. You can encourage to just remove 15 stress, or give the Zealous Speech to give the party -15 stress, and 15% less stress for the next few battles. But he used up our time and didn't do it. This is why you try to prevent people from breaking. But we have nothing left to do. Alright.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Let's hope. But now we're retracing our steps back. And with any luck, there's only a few more battles between us and victory. Or madness and a party broken and treasure and trinkets lost. It wouldn't be the first time it's happened to me. But, oh shit. Okay, I'm not worried. I'm worried about the guy in the 3rd slot on the enemies, the Madman. He has a dodge of 20, so just to start off with that problem. And he's human and has a speed of 9. He is a pure stress attacker, and with our position in stress, this is rough. But we also have the Musketeer who has called a shot, which marks him and reduces his dodge. And also, Hound's Rush gets 60% damage if they're marked. Alright. Okay.
Press this advantage.
I understand that you guys don't get to see them. Of course. And because they're broken, your allies can do shit like that to you. Alright. In the meantime, you know, you're the tank.
Gains purchase. Spirits
Take it.
are lifted, and
Okay.
purpose is made clear.
And there she goes. She's about to have a heart attack.
Perched at the very precipice.
And that puts her
of
right at
oblivion.
death's door. Which is one of the reasons I made sure to do that marking on the Renault. Alright. Okay, we're doing alright so far. Okay, guard an ally. Specifically the one who's taking... Who's gonna be... Yeah. What guard does is basically you take the hit for them. That's if an enemy targets them, you take the hit. And Emery's hopeless.
Wherefore, heroism.
Hero's bleeding, yes. Okay. So because he's bleeding in the middle of battle, I can administer a bandage. And it removes the status effect no matter how many stacks they've applied. So for now, we'll call the shot on you. Alright. Alright. They were probably targeting the Vestal, so... Oh boy.
Exposed.
And there's the crit.
Blow.
Alright. 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 Hound's Harry. Everyone else can bleed. Of course they dodge it. And the the blocking wore off. Alright, Zealous Accusation. Nice. Alright.
The ground.
Oh, she went for buckshot. Yeah, when everyone's broken, this is how bad a party can get.
A death denied. For
Nice.
now.
Alright. Now rush. There we go. Keep going. Keep hanging in there, Renaud. And that's the entire party. Resolves tested. Hopeless.
Madness. Our old friend.
Indeed. But not much I can do about it.
Obliterated.
But keep fighting. We push through with what we have. Hey!
Remind
Blight
yourself
resist.
that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
And of course now the game gives me a shovel for free. Just out of spite. Just give it to you, Renaud. Or, give it to you, Pennant. Alright. Well, everyone's... okay. We starve. There's a
Teetering
heart
on the
attack.
brink, facing the abyss.
Yep.
Injury and despondence.
Okay, there was
set
just
the
a map
stage for
inside.
heroism
We already
or
see enough.
cowardice.
I think we may need to abandon this mission. We're in a rough position, to say the least. We'll see what this fight is and how bad it is. Okay, these guys are chumps. We actually got the surprise on them. Okay. You know what? No. Guard the Vestal. Of course. Buckshot? There's something at least hits. Heal yourself. Okay. So we should survive the first round. They don't hit hard, but you only need to ever do one damage if someone's on death's door, so... yeah, we're in bad position. Yeah, Hound's Rush, just get as much as you can. And, okay.
Executed
Alright.
with impunity.
There we go.
The blood pump.
The crit
The
heal.
limbs obey.
Alright.
This expedition at least promises success.
Oh, and even the trap went
Ambushed
bad.
by foul invention.
Oh,
Hacks laden
All
with
right.
loot. are often low on supplies.
So... okay. Where do we have the best chance? That is 2 fights. I don't... even though hallway fights are easier, I don't... but... hallway fights are easier. But we don't have the torchlight to make it to the other 2. Alright, we're doing it. We can always run. This is rough. Yeah. Got the bleed. Alright. Yeah.
As life ebbs, terrible vistas of emptiness reveal themselves.
Alright, that's... oh gods. Okay. No. Okay, well, I can stop the bleeding at least. Add the trinket to get... yeah, I didn't talk about this. The dog treat. Greatly increases the hound's vigor for a short time. Basically gives you a free buff. Extra protection, damage, and accuracy. So, Hound's Hair should hit. Yeah. Alright, Zealous Accusation. Nice. Alright. That's fine. Renault's got HP. And... Buckshot?
Precision.
Got him.
Power.
And she doesn't get the HP if she doesn't hit. That was me getting greedy. That's fine. Does no damage, and she resists the pull. Alright.
Annihilated.
Alright. Man-at-Arms, stun and move resist, not bad. Alright. We have no food. We can't make it another fight. I was pushing as far as I could. They'll suffer the stress of defeat, so be it.
And learn from it.
Indeed. Notice no experience either. Tippler will Entombling Drink, Slow Reflexes, Ruins Phobe, and yeah.
She has paid dearly for her freedom. And deserves better than this place.
And we have a new hero arrived. A sandstorm of rumors and half-truths swirl around the newcomer.
Shifting,
the Shieldbreaker.
Swaying. She mesmerizes her prey before the final strike.
Indeed. And we've unlocked the Sanitarium to treat quirks and diseases. But first, Renaud. Okay, Benoit. Let's see, I believe Renaud will only, pray. Yeah. Pennant. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I meant to go to the tavern. Of course the caretaker's right there. And you can't boot him. Unless, best you could do is open up a new slot, but we don't have it, so... Sorry, Pennant, you're stuck. Emery. Okay, it's meditate. So back over here. So Emery meditates. And Benoit. Yep. Okay. So that went about as poorly as humanly possible. Everyone else lost a little stress, but not a great amount. And who's in the stagecoach this week? Ooh, a man-at-arms.
The
Beautiful.
raw strength of youth may be spent, but his eyes hold the secrets of 100 campaigns.
Indeed. Okay. So we're not out of luck yet. Alright. So, what do we have to work this week? We could do another Ruins, gets us... Leper, nah. Nope. Not into the Darkest Dungeon by itself yet. Abomination, nope. And... oh, we actually have a Sly Eye patch, so we don't need that one. And if we did this... Tyrant's Fingerbone, Jester only. Alright. So... oh, the Cove. Okay, melee skills, Warrior's Cap, gives you extra accuracy. Okay, so we'll we'll head to the Cove. So let's see, our team this week will be Verdun, our man-at-arms, with Corsi, our shield breaker, Montagne, and Nesdin. Alright, so we have everything. So we have who we have. So then from there, let's take a look at everyone's skills so you can become a little more familiar with their active and potential talents. The Man-at-Arms is a seasoned veteran of combat and has been rewarded for his toil with haunting guilt and stoic resilience in equal measure. Immovable, commanding, and focused, the Man-at-Arm breaks down enemy lines with his mace, buckler, and furious battle cries. He has Crush at 85 accuracy, so not the best, with a 5% crit mod though, which is pretty good overall. Defender, he guards an ally and buffs himself with extra 15% protection. Retribution. Basically hits an enemy and sets up the ability to counterattack when hit. He will mark himself though, so enemies are more directed towards him, which can be dangerous, but he is a tank type of character. In addition, he also has Bolster. Once per battle, he can add 5 dodge and minus 10% stress on one person. A good way to help survive a campaign. Then there's Montagne, our blight-wielding doctor. A doctor, researcher, and alchemist who prefers to hang back, eating away at her foes with stacking damage over time abilities like Toxic Clouds and Plague-filled Grenades. She is equally effective in the support role, blinding and confusing foes while enhancing a party's survival with damage-increasing tonics and remedies for the blight and bleed effects. More specifically, here, Battlefield Medicine. Heals only 1 point, but cures Blight and Bleed, 2 of the most common status effects. She also has, twice per battle, gives you a 20% damage buff and a 3+3 speed, Emboldening Vapors. Note that it's not the uses per battle that gets better, but the stats on it. And, unfortunately, 2 is only like a 1% buff, so this is not one of your high priorities when upgrading a character. Usually it's just their blight abilities, because blights tend to go from it's the accuracy, and usually, yeah, as I say, the blight's not the worst. Used to increase that more. Oh well. Vestal, the warrior nun, channels her zeal for battle into healing abilities, holy judgments and dazzling explosions of light. A strong backbone to any party, the Vestal can also hold her own on the front line with a powerful mace bash and close quarters condemnations. Naturally, one of the earliest things you want to do is upgrade her heals. They're just that good. Now, the character we just got, Corsi the Shieldbreaker. A sandstorm of grace and fury, the Shieldbreaker dances through the ranks, delivering precision strikes of remarkable power, sundering armor, breaking enemy formations, and leaving the taste of venom wherever she goes. The Shieldbreaker is a remorseless combatant. Her basic attack moves her forward 1 and has a 90 accuracy jab, does minus 10% damage, but does have armor piercing, so she doesn't care what your protection is. From there, she also has puncture. This is a ranged attack, basically throwing the spear. It breaks guard, can't be guarded against, so it can even, if an enemy protects another, doesn't matter. Impale, ranged. She throws a spear through the entire enemy flank and moves back 1. Does an accuracy base of... It doesn't crit often, but it's a good area of effect, and a great way to finish off enemies while prepping to do something else. She also has Expose. Less damage, a slight crit improvement, but more importantly it bypasses stealth. De-stealth, yeah. It is very much just exposing an enemy who may think that they're safe by hiding from you. She's got some other techniques, and we'll get into those later. But every character is far more flexible than you might give them credit for at first blush. Still, alright. So we have our party. The last thing to do, unequip trinkets and take a look. So, her acting early is not a bad thing. And just having extra, yeah. You know what? Her dodge is fairly high enough, I don't mind the and the extra accuracy is nice. Nesdin, our healer, less stress, and death blow resist. You are extra blight resist, doesn't really feel it. Stun resist I can live with. And debuff skill chance. And then our finally the extra dodge, stun, and move resist. Typically speaking, regular common ones have a common trinkets will have a downside. Those for one class specifically, because they're only focused on that class, typically don't have a downside, but it may not be ideal what you're looking to do. Still, not the worst, and then... yeah, blight resist is fine. So that leaves him still with a +2 dodge, and 20% blight resist, and, well, a little less stun and move resist, but... oh well. We were going to be moving around anyway since we brought the Shieldbreaker. Alright folks, let's explore a new area, the Cove. Provision. So, it's a short mission, so we'll do 8. A shovel, I didn't forget. A key in case we come into something nice. And then let's just do a full stack of torches. Yeah. Okay, we'll call it good there. Tentacled lurkers lie in wait just below the water's surface. Tread carefully.
These salt-soaked caverns are teeming with pelagic nightmares. They must be flushed out.
Alright. 100%. Who touches it? Okay. Oh, yay. Alright, folks, time to say hello to the sea-based enemies. That and this funky, fucking love the Cove music. Okay. Running down the list. Sea Maggot. Kinda says it all. Has 75% protection, so you only typically do 1 damage to it. There's the Deep Stinger. This thing loves to inflict stun and bleed. It's a jellyfish, I wonder why. Your Pelagic Grouper is a basic bleeding enemy, just your kind of general grunt, and Pelagic Shaman is your stress attacker. In this case, though, because we brought the Shield Breaker, and if you'll remember what I mentioned before, Pierce has Armor Break.
Executed
Fuck
with
yo, Maggot.
impunity.
Dodged. Yep, I just told you. It likes to inflict stun and break. Yeah, that sucks, but it's not the worst thing. One thing to note. Of the enemies here, Blight Resist is not great here. So this is a playground for the Plague Doctor. Let's see. Can we stun you so we don't get as stressed? Okay. Alright. Ow. Yeah, got the bleed off. At least it isn't too bad. Yeah, try and get... Nice. Can we get you... No, it's no way to kill. So we'll heal up the front line. Alright. So what we can do... Impale.
Confidence surges as the
Nice.
enemy crumbles.
Because that lets us hit multiple targets. Yeah. Okay. Shocker! Nope, didn't get us
Great
this
is the
time.
weapon that cuts on its own.
Alright. And yeah, the jellyfish is last. It just doesn't end up being as threatening
fiend falls,
by itself.
a faint hope blossoms.
Ah, extra food. Alright. Oh, by the way. Yep, we're good. Just because having the shield breaker start in the second row typically is nice. Alright, we didn't get the scout, so we'll have to see if there's a fight here. I'm not touching this. Shambler's Altar. The sacrifice of fire is the gate to ruin. Place a torch if you crave the void. Not right now. Oh, trap.
Watch your step.
Yeah. Yeah. They're not kidding. There's a boss, basically mini-boss that if you sacrifice a torch, you'll fight it. This is a weak party. This is a party nowhere near ready for that level of idiocy. So, the Pelagic Guardian. 33% protection. And basically your big tanker. The rest are all are regular attackers and one stress.
Masterfully executed.
Like I said before, warriors with high protection, which absorbs attack damage. DOTs ignore protection and are effective means to take down these highly armored opponents. Or if you have something with Shield Breaker. But, yeah, between her and the Blight, it shouldn't take too long. 5 damage, he's got 10 HP. Alright. In the meantime... Can I stun? Yeah, I tried. Yeah. Okay, got her most of the way down. Okay, so that's some stress. Whatever, that's not that bad. Nice. Spearfishing, which is just a basic attack. And he's protecting. Okay. Not the worst. Alright. Impale everyone.
Continue the onslaught.
Again,
Destroy them.
the shield breaker is
all.
fantastic. Alright. Just checking. He's got 5 damage, so yeah, he's dead. Because he's only got 4 HP, so perfect. So, we'll poison the 2 in the
A
back.
decisive pummeling.
And from there, heal the whole party.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never
Eventually.
hidden.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
You have what? 4 damage, yeah. So, yeah, bolster. Yeah, bolster everyone. Less stress. And yeah. Start the blights. He's on his last leg, so let him. And from there, I guess. Nice. Returns the blow, but he's pretty much dead now. Heal the party up just a little more. And yes, there are plenty of times people will
Press this advantage.
try and
Give them
extend
no
the battle
quarter.
for the sake of getting a few heals off. And it's not the worst strategy, but it's one of those things, don't really need it.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Let's see. Let's go with... I don't remember what this does, so... Ship's figurehead emits a marvelous aura. Why not? Inspires the hero. Okay, let minus 30 stress. I'll take that. Gives us more longevity. Again, we're not touching that though. I won't touch it for a while, because I'm trying to remember exactly, but the Shambler is one of the rougher enemies. Especially early on. But, okay. So as things stand, we have... everything else is in front of us. So we only need to go one way. Oh, everyone's a little hungry. Alright, still looking at 6 food. A stuffed sea creature has washed ashore. Wonder what it ate. Only digested fish. Okay. I believe there's something you can use to fix that. I'm trying to remember
Another
what
mariner.
it is.
Another misfortune.
Yep. Keep to the higher lights if you can. Light levels. Okay. 4 more rooms. We can do this.
Hacks laden with loot are often low on supplies.
Alright. And another surprise. Once again,
Be gone, fiend.
thank you. I couldn't have said it better myself. Yeah. Like grenade? Aw, come on. He only has, wow, he only has like 10% resist. Come on. Stun? Okay. So at least don't get stress attacked. No, Crush is a very simple attack, but it is also extremely useful because if nothing else, it hits the 3rd row. And that flexibility lends the Man-at-Arms a lot of ways to deal with everything. Ah. Oh no, you hit the tank. Okay, at least it ain't the stress attack. Impale? Nice. Alright. So then from there... Let's see if we get lucky. Nah. Let's just pierce. And Salty Gouge for bleed. Nope. Nah. And we're good, so we're actually gonna buff. Because that helps with stress. Heal the party up. Blade grenade.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
And we're good.
Death by inches.
Alright. As you can see, each character has its role, and each role if played properly, can be absolutely fantastic. But things can go
Ancient
just as south for.
lie in wait.
Wow, a second
Strong
one.
men thirsting for blood.
Let's see. I wonder, is it this that... Nope. Okay, so it isn't that one. Because one of the items does turn this into, like, medicine. I don't remember which one it is. Oh. Well, there's a potential this is the last fight. Let's see. Here's the stress attack. Here we go. Alright. Actually, you know what? Buff. Let's turn the shield breaker into a monster. Keep the party up. And... Alright. We spent the first round prepping and buffing. Alright. Shocker, whatever. Get those two start to get blighted. I love the music so much. Armor piercing? Yep. Alright. See if you can't stun me. Okay, the jellyfish is stunned, so that's less status effect we have to worry about. So from there... Grouper. Nice. Because I believe that Octocestus does do bleed damage. Can inflict bleed, rather. Alright. So let's go... Alright, so his blight is up to what? 9 damage, and he has 11 HP. Perfect. Now he's dead. Alright, so right now he has 100% stun resist.
The light. The promise of safety.
Alright. bypasses guard, pulls you forward. Sucks, but not the worst. Yeah. Alright. There we go. And I forgot. He has a little dagger for if he gets in trouble.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
And impale. And finally... Aw, come on! One that'll be cool and finish it off there. Oh well. Nothing ever that nice.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Ugh. What the fuck's with this jellyfish? There we go. Ooh.
Seize this
Stun skill
momentum.
chance. Nice.
Push on to the task's end.
And that actually was the last one. Alright, so there's some more goods. Alright. So we didn't get what I want. So we will use the key on this. Yay, extra the emblems. So that's nice. Let's see. Alright. Water's contaminated, no surprise. Okay. Unburned torch.
The
Might as well
match
use
is
it.
struck. A blazing star is born.
Who's got the highest disarm? 60, 70, 50, 60. You go for it. Wow. Okay. We'll just see what the treasure and the little tome item is over there. Nope, just a burnt torch. Okay. And we're getting out of here.
The pungent odor abates. The things are driven back for a time.
Indeed. So, got some more XP. Wow. Okay, so let's run down from the top. Warrior of Light, so extra damage if torch above 75. Evasive, additional dodge. On a character that just inherently has a lot already, that's awesome. Weak grip, so melee skills. That's not that worse. You could leave that for a long time and not be bothered by it. Slow draw, it's good and bad. Because on a Vestal, it just means you'll be more likely to heal on her first turn.
Awash in blood and delusion, he bears the burden of 1,000 lifetimes.
Alright, the Flagellant.
There is power in the blood, for those with the fortitude to pay the price.
Alright. So. Alright. Who else has arrived? Oh god, a leper. Yep, we're taking the leper. This is one of the nastiest tanks and the most survivable characters.
This man understands that adversity and existence are one and the same.
Just to show. Alright. To understand, our man-at-arms here has 31 HP. The leper starts with 35. Oh my god, and he even comes with hard Oh no, he comes with hard skin. Oh, Marchmane, my man, you are too good at this. Oh, to start off. Okay, -1 speed at below half HP, and less healing received from the holy spells. But he has the big drawback to is he is a dedicated tank. His chop, 75% accuracy. This is a man who hits very hard. I mean, his damage is 8 to 16 inherent versus the 5 to 9 that the Man-at-Arms starts, or the 9 to 17 we managed to push Reynaldin to. Yeah, he hits hard, but it's not frequently he hits. Revenge gives himself extra damage, extra accuracy, and extra crit chance. And then less dodge and more damage taken. So, when you dedicate to Revenge, you can do it once per battle. Just realize what you're doing. He also has a heal and stress heal. Yes, you heard me right. He has a healing and stress heal built into his kit. So he can just stand there and go, keep hitting me. I don't care. And Intimidate. It's more accurate than his chop, but does minus 85% damage, bypasses stealth, and target does minus 20% damage base and has a chance of getting minus 3. So it's a great debuff. De-stealths it, but he marks himself and gives himself 2 speed. So there are trade-offs. He also can learn Withstand. 20% protection plus 30% blight resist, bleed resist, debuff resist, move resist, and marks himself. Once per battle, he can just stand there and go, hit me. I cannot put to words how much I enjoy having a leper. I know that's horrible to say, but it is what it is. Because I will more than happily always tag him with the Shield Breaker, where he just endlessly tanks and she dances around him, basically making everyone miserable. He's the wall, he's the anvil, she's the hammer. And then you add something like a musketeer, an arbalist or such, oof. To just snipe in the party and then someone to heal the whole party or stress heal more often. Yeah, no, there's some really nasty, really good combinations. Alright, but speaking of that... Okay, Pennant, you can finally go drink. There. Okay, so there's that. Let's see. So, one thing you can do...
All manner of diversion and dalliance await those who cross the threshold with coin in hand.
Alright. Let's see. And improve the stress.
A little hope, however desperate, is never without worth.
Okay, anyone else in major stress? Not especially, no. They're not fantastic, but they're at least not completely stressed out. Okay. So then, let's look at what's going to be coming up for the next mission. Cove, okay, rank 1. So let's see, there's the Warren 0, which just gets us another Archer's Ring. Damage Stone is not bad. And... Protection and less crit chance. I'm not huge on that. So... Hellion only. Nope, we don't have a Hellion yet. Grave Robber only. Nope. Abomination. Yeah, I think it's gonna be the Wield's damage. Okay. Okay. So then, let's see. Who are we taking? Well, Marchamain, honestly. And we did just get... And the Bleed, since Bleed is so effective in the Weald from my memories, bring you along. Venoir, why not? You need a chance to actually complete a mission. Marchamain... Montag... Yeah, let's go Emery. Nah. You know what? Nesden? Okay. A Feast of Blood. Sure. Okay. So we'll head into the Weald with this team. So the last thing is unequip. Okay. So, starting from the top. Marchamain. You have nothing but melee skills, so the extra accuracy will help. From there, patience. Less stress and more chance of virtue. Okay. Nesdane, our healer. Just some speed, and Deathblow resist seems fine. Venoir. Extra accuracy to offset your yips. No, Blight resist, because I know that's fairly common in the Weald. And from there, range skills, so when she throws, more accuracy. And stun resist, why not? Okay. I can live with that. And off we go into the wild Weald. Let's do this. Alright. It is a short, so we'll do the full stack. Let's see. Shovel. Blights, poisons, and toxins, which is different from used to cleanse items and prevent maladies, can also be applied to a hero to eliminate combat debuffs. So this gets rid of blight, poison, and toxins. This gets rid of the debuffs, the secondary effects. Alright. Just trying to think of anything else. Nah, we're good. Alright. Because I don't want to take these two this early on, especially on a shorter mission. So off we go. There's plenty of things that we could definitely be justified in bringing.
Corruption has soaked the soil, sapping all good life from these groves. Let us burn out this evil.
Yeah. Okay, it's a straight shot the whole way through. That just means we need to 100% of the room battles, so we just need to push through. Alright, who's got the traps? Alright, Houndmaster it is. Bleed is going to be everything in this particular mission.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Journal of Darius the Highwayman. Day 7. We tangled with some unruly louts. Raven called them cultists. They were ferocious, but clumsy. We don't need to bring it with us, I don't believe. I think it's just logged. If it isn't, oh well. Alright. Now, as before, as I've said before, the person here we want to worry about is the cultist there. The madman. Alright. Now, with the flagellant, he's a little weird and you'll see why. But the flagellant is bleed heavy. Like, if you need to inflict bleed on someone, this is the guy to do it. Almost everything he does inflicts some kind of bleed. Note that he also has an attack that is only valid when he is below 40% HP himself. It is just what he's going to... It is just the way he works. He wants himself and... yeah, he wants the whole world to bleed with him. Now it's Harry, because everything here can bleed. Yeah, that's fine. Darkens it a bit, but not the worst. Alright. By the way, I won't just go for Chop, but just so you can see, these are human and eldritch. These are humans possessed by, and without a particular other enemy, they're fairly useless. So they can actually fall to the wayside. Let's see if we can intimidate her. Nice. So she should bleed out. And from there... yeah, just heal up. No, that's nothing major. Yep. Damn.
Their formation
Nice.
is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Alright. Here, we just start chopping them to pieces.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Yeah. Heal everyone up. Now. Yeah, he doesn't care. Again, they're right there. That's what makes these guys dangerous, is when they have a marked target to hit. Otherwise, they're pretty tame. No damage. They do also have a good amount of protection, you'll notice. So it can be one of those cases where, yeah, 33%. But crits don't care.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Wow, game being nice. Now, eerie spiderweb. A spiderweb with strange glow to it. There might be something behind it. I believe, if I remember, yeah, bandages protect the hand.
A handsome reward.
And get some extra
For a task
gems.
well performed.
Oh, crap. Got shuffled. Forward 3. Back to the front. Mace bash. Sure.
Be gone, fiend.
Yeah, it's not like Vestals are harmless. Yeah, go ahead. Less stress. He doesn't care. I do find it funny that the leper can only move one round. And you're seeing the problem with these slimes.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
They can infinitely respawn, basically. Alright. Stun? Nope. I suppose it doesn't have any organs to stun. Nice.
Masterfully executed.
Okay.
Press this
There we
advantage.
go.
Give them no quarter. Back to
And
the
we're
pit.
good. Nice.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
In
All right.
Radiance, may we find victory.
Okay. 2 stress attackers, which sucks, but it's not the worst thing. Yeah, have those 2 in the back bleeding. Yep, stack that bleed. We're at what? 1, 1, 4, 4 added. Yeah.
Another one falls.
Simple enough.
The match
There,
is
we
struck.
stun one.
A blazing star is born.
Gonna have the Houndmaster cry havoc again, I think, try and get that stress down. Okay, dodged it, so no stress.
Continue the onslaught.
Nice.
Destroy them all.
Nice.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Alright. Heal the whole party
Momentary
up.
abatement. Another
Nice.
abomination cleansed from our lands.
Not the worst. Hang in there, guys. Long way to go.
Impressive haul. If you value such things.
I'm totally not impressed, Baka. Yeah. Just hit the dog. Well, it's an undead wolf, so make them all bleed. Nice.
Executed with impunity.
That's a light. Nice. She gives up the stun, and the wolf
Slow
bleeds
death.
out.
Unforeseen.
Nice and easy.
Unforgiving.
And damn it. Breaks? Yep. He's focused.
A moment of clarity in the eye of the storm.
Virtuous. Sometimes a hero responds to the onslaught of stress by becoming virtuous. The elevated state of performance will last until they suffer a large amount of stress or return to town, and confers stat bonuses and other benefits. So, being focused, we'll get to it, does help us out quite a bit, actually. Gives him extra accuracy and crit chance. Bear in mind, he gives it to the Houndmaster, not the dog, apparently. Not that there's a distinction, but... Sweet.
This expedition at least promises success.
Yep. It's promising so far, anyway. Oh, we got the scout. Nope, didn't get it. Because there's a secret thing, and the reason I bring the key...
If only treasure could staunch
But we
the
haven't
flow
come
of
across it yet.
otherworldly corruption.
Nice. Simple enough fight. Yeah. And one down. Oh, I meant to go for the other one, but oh well. That's where it doesn't... Oh, it actually got stunned. Well... Second verse, same as the first. fights do you think we've got?
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
We'll have to see. Oh, we got the scout. Well, there's another fight up ahead. Alright. Don't have anything for that. Has a lock on it. Key works.
Packs laden with loot
Oh
are
boy.
often low on supplies.
The blood is a special type of supply item. Any item of collected bottles of the blood will be retained in your estate quest end. They may be added to provisions of embarking parties. The blood is rare. Spread it around wisely amongst those in need. Yeah, we haven't gotten to the point where that's going to be necessary just yet, but it won't be long.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption, malformed with misintent.
Here we go. And this fight is... Okay, where we'll get to see... These are the other enemies that make the fungus head guys actually dangerous. Because they mark targets as one of their attacks. They're mostly stress attackers. But... Nice. And there's the dog gone. Now, mark prey, there it is. The flagellum, okay. Nice.
Well struck.
First one gone. Let's try to escape. Alright. And now we just need to finish off the last one and we're good. Nice, clean wins. Alright. Curing Blight. Because we... Oh, we do have an anti-venom. There we go. Let's just go with... whipping him. And we're done here.
Seize this momentum.
And that was it.
Push on to the task's end.
There's nothing. Sweet. Alright. Let's get out of here.
The agents of pestilence will yet be driven from our woods.
Oh, everyone got something. So, Nocturnal, less speed if it... Okay. Co-Tactician, Co-Phobe, Wield Phobe, and... Okay. Not the worst.
A fresh irritant to some. A sanguine memory to me.
Alright. So this week, stress reduction activities in town are slightly less effective. That's going to be an effect going on due to the courtyard, to the mosquitoes, and we'll get to that eventually. For now, it did come back with almost no one really broken, so we're good in that way. I think we'll leave it here for right now. I'm starting to get a little hungry. I'll definitely be back later, but I wanted to get a little Darkest Dungeon in and figured this is just something to do while I figure out anything else I want. So, thank you all for joining me. I have been the Ephemeral One, and this has been more of Darkest Dungeon. Bye for now, folks. Bye for now.